Oh, one sec. Aha, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna do an Inferno attempt. I did 4 already. Guess I should keep the counter up. Hold on. Text. Okay. I did 4 already. I got to 50. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Alright. Oh, let me show you real quick because I know you like animations and the modeling shit that I was doing. I made this crane yesterday and the day before for the city level of my game. So the idea is the crane will be holding like platforms, and that would be like the introduction of moving platforms into the game. So it'd turn back and forth and shit. And then there will be like special paths that you can go in the level that are more difficult but faster. And I guess like parts of it you could go up the crane and shit like that. So will be cool. It's coming together. I like blueprinted out the first level for the game now. Because the thing is, when I made like the levels in the game jam for it, they were way too difficult, and that just came from it was crunch time, and I literally made 3 levels in like a day and a half. So, but they ended up being mad difficult, and in college I made a game, and those levels were difficult too. That was the main complaint I got from everyone who played it. So I'm like, alright, I gotta figure out how to like make the shit playable at first, before anything else. So, but yeah, hopefully I get that down soon. But yeah, right now I'm just playing some RS. I'm gonna do an Inferno attempt. It's like one of the hardest things to do in this game, apparently. I'm slowly getting the hang of it. It's a little rough though. Alright, so let me eat up. What's the name of the game? It's called Leg Day. and the concept is it's a guy with really big legs who is basically acting like a taxi service, and just he finds different people and they get on his back and he jumps them around the town from location to location. And as you go, you'll go through different environments and shit. The first level is going to be like a city level. So that's what I'm trying to create assets for and levels for right now. But I have everything like all mapped out and shit already. Like for what I'm planning to do at least. Next I have to model a fountain. That's the next thing. You only made games on poorly made game makers or engines in mobile. My coding is bad, and I don't know how to code, by the way. That's totally fine. I use Unreal Engine. I was using Unreal Engine 4, but I swapped to Unreal 5 because, like, the transition was flawless. None of my projects got fucked, so I was, like, happy about that. But yeah, I'm using mainly blueprints, and, like, you could do a lot with it. I know people say, like, sometimes it's bad to use too much of it, but it's super useful, and it's, I don't know, like, I guess it's sort of a language, but, it's a lot simpler. Everything's, like, contained in, like, inputs and outputs, and, instead of, like, writing out code. Oh, what the hell? There you go. You have a question, huh? Alright, let me see, hold on. Bro, I have a question. If made a game, it will cost a prize, or you need to buy the models and things that are pre-made. You could do it either way. So I feel like most people who, like, just get into game dev, they buy a lot of assets off the asset store. There's a lot of free assets that are released on the Unreal Engine store every month. There's like 5 assets that you can get. A lot of people use different pre-made things from various packs to make their games. I personally don't do that just because I like the feel of like having everything unique for my game. You know, I don't know. There's just something about it because I like the process, even though it takes more time. I just I don't know. I'm personally a fan of it, but people make some crazy shit with assets that they just bought. When you buy assets, you just gotta look and make sure that, like, they allow you to use it for finished games and stuff like that, and avoid, like, getting in trouble by, like, finding out that a pack has assets that are stolen or something like that. That seems to happen a lot now. It's like weird shit, but yeah, I don't know. I like making my own assets personally. I do use plugins and shit on the Unreal store, like, because there's certain things where it's like variable transfer tools. So, like, you'll end up making different actors, like actor blueprints in Unreal, and you make specific variables for that. But if you want to make another similar actor that isn't exactly the same, you could use this tool that copies all the variables from one actor to the other, because, like, there's no option to do that in another way. So, like, I definitely use plugins just to make the process easier. But actual, like, assets in game, I mean, you could definitely use them if you want to. So many people do, so it's not really a huge deal. Whoa. Why is my guy freaking out here? I literally can't click. Oops. This guy's fucking me up. Thanks, cuz I will make a game when I grow up, like 20 or 18 years old, because I'm 10 years old, by the way. I'm saving some money for it. I saved 100 or 150 pesos. That's like $3 in USP in USA. I'm Filipino, by the way. Nice. Yeah, I mean, when I was young, like definitely like in my elementary school yearbook, I had a like basically all the kids said like what they wanted to be when they grow up, and I said video game maker, I think. And then like I fell out of it when I was in high school and stuff, and tried doing like electrical engineering stuff and whatever. But then I came back to like animation and then game design again when I went to college. And I mean, it's hard. There's a lot of people who are doing it. So, but it's you know, if you make good stuff, then it turns out good. You made animation once from Stick Nodes app, and you named it "Don't Mess with Guko." I have only 1 views, and it's kind of hard to animate, much likely for a beginner like you. It is difficult, but definitely don't give up, because like you could do that stuff at any age. You don't have to be old in order to animate. It just takes a long time to like perfect the tools, you know? Like when I was young, I wish like I knew that even having an animation app was possible, you know? Because like it's like a good tool, even if it's like just think of it. A long time ago, video games were made, and they had like a lot worse graphics, which made it a lot harder to actually create the game and mechanics and stuff. But those people still did it anyway and made good games with it, you know? So it could be done with anything. You play Minecraft? Just asking. Yeah. I haven't played in a bit, but I played Minecraft a lot. I always go on my phases of playing Minecraft for like 3 months, and then like not playing it for another year or two. Oh shit. I always end up being like the builder in Minecraft. I always like building crazy buildings and stuff. While everyone else is mining. That was a good freeze. Okay. Oh. So people put the Sonic you made in the gamer ranking as an Easter egg. I might have to change his color. I'll see what I can do. I just don't want Sega to get mad. I doubt like they'll ever even see my game in the first place, but still. I'll definitely put the dinosaur in somewhere. And maybe the bomb as well, because I need a bomb asset anyway. If you had it, it would be great, yeah. Otagi, what up? How's it going? Oh boy, I'm getting blasted. Oh, you streamed? Nice. Very sick. Yeah, I just wanted to do an Inferno run before bed. I'm probably gonna start up modeling shit again. Probably this week. I did, whatchamacallit, made this crane the other day for one of the city levels. So that should be good. Gonna have a moving platform on the bottom of that, secret passage around the back. Or that's how I figure it's gonna be, at least. We shall see. I blueprinted out some levels in 2D. So now we got a plan of what's coming next, you know? Your head ass needs to learn how to model all of yours with like dog ass. It's not, it ain't as hard as it seems, honestly. I do, when I model, I just do basic ass box modeling. People get fancy with like the sculpts and stuff like that, and that's all fine and nice, and like you can make some really cool stuff with that. But I always come back to box modeling when it comes to just pumping out some assets for some shit, and it's all just edge loops, knife tool, and bevels, and then just basic primitives, and just shaping it out from there, extruding shapes, and make sure you're using reference, because it's hard to make something look good without reference, legitimately. Because even if you're looking at reference, whatever you model isn't going to look like the reference. It's just like you're going to get close enough to where you're like, all right, that's cool, that's fine. Like I made this fire hydrant that was totally not the same shape as the reference, but like it was good enough, and like it got the point across that it was what it was, you know. So, and that's all you really need. If you just pump out like sheer numbers of models, then you'll definitely get used to it, and you'll start speeding up and learning little tricks here and there. And if you get stuck on anything that like you want to do but you can't figure out how to do it, definitely look that shit up like hard. Like even if it like takes a little bit and you can't find the answer right away, because like once you like have something in your repertoire, you can just like use it like whenever you need, and it's just so worth it. I just learned the shit that I need as much as I possibly can. There's so many videos on YouTube, it's ridiculous. So but yeah, when it comes to my modeling, I'm mostly just I just box model shit. I feel the most comfortable with that. I do have ZBrush though, which I have used for certain projects, and I used to UV by just using the auto unwrap in ZBrush. But even with ZBrush, like I ended up coming back to box modeling because it's just a classic, you know. Oh shit. Oh, that's not the right spray. Whoops. What, did I freeze this guy? I froze this guy. Whoopsie. Oh shit. Okay, cool. Ironic. I've been having trouble because the models I have to do are for cartoon type characters. Sonic the Hedgehog and shit, and that MF is just 2 circles. And that's easy to draw, but I noticed the same does not apply to 3D. Yes, you're right. I tried to model Steve for my 3D animation. Oh shit, hold on. One second. Sorry, I forgot this guy teleports. I tried to model Steve for my 3D animation, and it's just a mess, and I don't even know how to add like the bones or like the stick with the circle things so you can move your character that you made. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's just like that's learning how to rig. That's called rigging. And what the bones that I put, were it's called an armature in Blender, and you just add them, and it's like pieces of it's basically just like where the character would bend, and then you have to bind the character as like a skin to the skeleton. But like that's like a separate thing to learn. There's a bunch of tutorials for that on YouTube as well. And Kotagi, let's see, because you stack 2 spheres on each other, and all of a sudden he look goofy. Yeah, it's true. It's because like attaching primitives is actually kind of hard, unless you are using a sculpting application. Like in ZBrush, you could take 2 primitives, put them next to each other, and then you do something with the it's some sort of Boolean thing or something, and you connect them, and it has good topology even though you used a Boolean. But in a lot of other programs, especially Maya and even Blender, I've had issues with this, is when you use Booleans, it'll just absolutely destroy the topology, which means that it's not able to be used in like Unreal Engine unless you fix up the topology, because otherwise like it'll just look like shit. It'll shade really weird, and sometimes it may like not even work at all. It just won't let you. So so it's like you have to go back and fix it when you're like combining 2 objects together. So what I opt for instead of like combining objects as a mesh is like I'll do everything in its own part. So with organic things like people or like characters and stuff, it's kind of hard to do because like one object is like all 4 limbs and the head, you know? So the only things that can be like external in certain cases are the eyes and maybe the nose, if it's like a Sonic nose or something, you know, like it's just like you could make a separate little orb and just put it on the front of the face. And if you don't attach that to the mesh, then it counts as its own mesh anyway, and the engine will handle that fine. It won't get all fucked up. So I understand the pain of like fucking having to create an organic object and have it not look mad whack. But even that, like I just start from a cube in Blender and I just extrude the basic shape of the legs, the arms, and whatever. When I rush, it looks really scuffed, but if you take some time on it and just keep adding edge loops where they need to be, delete shit where it doesn't need to be, you know, then like you can start shaping shit out. But like it might take like a while fucking around. Thanks. I'm gonna try to make a model tonight. I bet it's bad, but I will try my best. It's fine. Listen, everything you make doesn't have to be amazing, because everything you make just like adds onto your skill a very, very small amount. So if you just keep stacking skill on top of skill, as time goes on, you'll realize that you're just like, you're good all of a sudden. It's just like one day you just realize that. It's not going to be immediately visible, but just keep practicing for sure. Your main problem is that the face can't just be the sphere. It has to be flat, but not too flat. Yes. What I would do, Kotagi, for that is look up side profiles of faces that are similar to the one that you're trying to create. Just so you could see like the curvature of the head. And then what you could do is you can import that PNG into your 3D modeling program and like line it up. Like you could use I don't know what application you use, but in Blender, like you can hit the number pad keys to like go into like a perspective view from like the side. And then you can add edge loops and like move the vertices to like align with the face of like the reference that you imported in. And like you could just like match it up and like just keep fucking with it until it looks slightly normal. You're a Blender cell? Hell yeah, that's the way. If you have a computer, Blender is such a nice 3D program. Open source, free, so like you could use it in whatever project. You don't gotta pay no one. It works just as good as other industry standard programs, and it's a nice. You could do like I video edit in Blender sometimes. I made a meme using the Blender video editor the other day, just because I felt like it. And 2D animation you could do in Blender as well. I opt to use Clip Studio Paint when I'm animating with no audio, but I think Blender actually has audio scrubbing, so like I would actually use Blender if I had to do like a full-length animation with like lip syncing and shit like that. I will gonna try to make the Sonic you made like it's his little brother. Okay. That sounds good. Send me a link when you finish it. Game I'm making requiring my head ass to pump out a Roid Rage Eggman in it. That's gonna be at least 4 different doozies. Yeah, I can understand that, dude. That has to be a high quality model for sure. Show me that when you're done with it. I'm curious what you're making. Yeah, if you need any tips about anything, let me know. I make a lot of scuffed shit, but I have been using this shit for a while. Oh shit. Getting destroyed. Anything been up with your game? Well, I made that bridge. I blueprinted the first level. So I am getting ready to make some more assets and start putting shit in Unreal Engine, actually. Because I think I'm just going to do it level by level now. Because I was watching some talks by one of the dudes who did the Dead Space map design. And like the layout of all the rooms and stuff. And they were basically saying they kind of do it similar to like how they would do buildings and stuff. Not like measurements wise, but like basically just they draw a rectangle and they're like, all right, that's the first room. And then they just like branch out from that in 2D to like lay everything out before they start making the assets and putting it in the game. Just so they could get an idea in like to imagine in their head like what it would look like as they're like walking through. So I think I'm going to use that strategy to try and come up with my levels. And that's also to avoid making the levels overly difficult as well, because that is something that I struggle with. I make my levels way too hard compared to what they should be. But Yeah, so I have the first level done, and I have an idea for what it's going to be and what it's going to look like. So I'm going to try and pump that out this week and next week and see what I can make it look like. Because I right now I have an idea that it starts out, you're running through like just a hallway. Then there's like going to be a pit with a bunch of platforms and a fountain in the middle. And there's going to be an alternate path where if you jump on the fountain, you can like bounce off of it and get sent like on top of a building where there'll be like a separate path. And then after that, it's just going to be a whole bunch of cranes moving platforms. And depending on which route you go, you could take the platforms or you could jump on the crane from the top of the building and then jump on top of a train to get to the end faster. And yeah. You kind of do the opposite. You make a big ass square and then carve that shit out. That makes sense too. Totally makes sense. Yeah, I think this works for me though. It seems good. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I think I still have it open. 1 second. Where is it? Oh yeah, I know how to get to it. There it is. So like just simple shit like this. Can't wait to see what you actually put together. Thank you, I appreciate that. I know what you meant. That's fine. But yeah, I mean, this is really simple, but this is just basically how it was. I started with this, just start and then the first path. And then I branched it out from there for what I kind of want it to be like. So there's going to be this pit with a fountain. If you bounce off the fountain, you can get onto the buildings of each side. And you could jump across the cranes to like get hit by a subway and end up by like the end over here with these bridges. Or you could just take the direct route and take the moving platforms. But the only downside is it's slightly slower because you have to wait for the cranes to move into place and stuff. So I figured that would be like a way so that people who want to play the levels really fast can take the faster ways that are harder but quicker kind of thing, you know? Because I want to add a feature where like you can have best times and like your times get saved and stuff like that. So that way there's like a speedrunning component kind of thing. Oops. Uh-oh. Oops, he's gonna hit me. No, he didn't. Going fast is thrilling on a fundamental level. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I figure. Because, I mean, like, I don't want to start adding, like, collectibles and, like, little whatevers. Because I'm not trying to turn it into a full collectathon type game, you know? Like, that's the plan for, like, the original game that I have planned on the back burner. This is just supposed to be a quick, like, you get a bunch of levels, you go through them. what's the goal of going through them a second time? You do it faster. And then there's a way to keep track of all your times and stuff like that. And you know what? I think that's like a fun way to do it. Having nice, fun, tight mechanics, so that way movement is fun. You know what I'm saying? So, like that's the thing. As long as the game is fun to play and there's a reason to continue to play it outside of just like, I don't know, just like doing it once for the story or whatever. Like then I think you've made a successful game when it can be replayed for like a goal of some kind. The only thing is I'm thinking about what type of rewards I should add. Maybe I'm thinking like a golden piece of clothing or something for each like world that's like done super quick or something like that, like within a crazy threshold. But I have no idea. Like I haven't even thought of it because I would rather the reward just be like playing it itself is like exhilarating. Is that like a dungeon like you fight monsters and bosses and stuff? This is... if you're talking about what I'm doing right now, this is a game called RuneScape, and I'm doing one of the hardest challenges in it right now. Or I'm just like trying to learn it, you know. Let's see. Oh shit. What kind of movement stuff are you planning on? I actually have that set up already. That is going to be bunny hopping from Counter-Strike. I don't know if you've ever played CS or not. Yep, that's the one. The Quake Source Engine bunny hop shit. Yeah, that's the one. So it's going to be like a lot of outside of the bunny hopping. It's going to be like a lot of environmental forces. So there's something like trimping, which is when there's a platform that's on an angle. If you're going really fast and hit into it, you won't just like continue walking. You like bounce off of an angled surface, and like it'll transfer your forward velocity into like height instead. So it gives some variance of like what you're doing. And then on top of that, I'm planning for each like world of the game to add more like level mechanics. So in the first one, so for the first one, I'm thinking like moving platforms, but I'm thinking of a whole bunch of different like nice mechanics that would be cool. I'm playing around with the idea of like a portal or something like that in certain areas that like you'll keep your momentum like portal style, like that Source game. And yeah, I don't really know, but I'm figuring stuff out. I have a bunch of stuff written down that I'll have to go over as I'm making the levels and shit. These guys are lined up. Your head ass did that in Team Fortress? Yeah, dude. I hope it will gonna have a mobile port because I don't have a PC and laptop. That will be awesome, and I'm excited to see it and publish. I bet it's awesome even if it doesn't have a mobile port. Yeah, I'll have to see about that, you know? It's definitely gonna be on PC. It's gonna be on Steam. I wasn't thinking about mobile, but like I've tried it before. I made a test game, or well, I almost made a test game. It was called Eskimo Fishing or something like that, and it was a game where it was like a 2D like cash grab type game that I never ended up releasing. Yeah, it's a parkour type game, the one that I'm creating now, and it'll be cool. Mobile ports can be hard, but then again, like, I'll look into it because the textures that I'm using are all really low res currently, but that may change. So like I'm gonna have to see, you know. And also like I don't know how I'm gonna do controls. I haven't messed with that. If bro releases the source code though, maybe one day. But yes, Steam is just like the most practical for me to release on right now. I don't really have I don't have like dev tools for like Sony or Xbox or anything. I know they allow like indie devs and shit like that, but I don't want to deal with them. And I hate Microsoft, and I hate oh man, I hate all these big companies honestly. But it is what it is. Everyone's lazy in the industry right now. It's kind of sad, and yet they're making the most money they ever have. Okay. Accidentally almost died. Hope Steam isn't a bitch with your head ass. They charge $100 just to put that shit on Greenlight. Yeah, it used to be on Greenlight. Now it's just $100 and you release the game. I'm totally okay with that fee. Honestly, I think that's honestly it's fair. You know, and they take a percentage of the game too, but that's all right. If they're just going to let me pay to like skip all the bullshit of like being accepted and allowed to release my game, then I'll pay the $100. You know, like it doesn't really bother me that much. But I do hope that people see the game. I know like apparently you have to get a certain amount of wish lists for your game to be like boosted on the store page. So when I release my game, I'm just gonna when I post the store page, I'm gonna ask everyone to wishlist and then everyone to review it as well. Because I think at 10 or 20 reviews or something like that are positive, it also gets pushed again in the algorithm. So I just need to ask everyone that I know to like get the game and write a review, basically. If I could get 10 people to do that, then I'll be happy. Gotta start pumping out those alt accounts early so they don't suspect. Nah. I mean, like, I want it to be natural, you know? And also, if they see all of the purchases coming from the same IP, they'll know anyway. So, it won't even matter. I'm not trying to scum the system. I want it to do it legit. I have a bunch of people, I think, who would buy it just to see, you know? And if not, whatever. It is what it is. I'm sure I could get people interested in the game. I do want it to be natural. As I've been all natural up till this point, you know, still 90 subs, but I pump out content. You know how it is. Yeah, literally. I'll just get on my knees a little bit. Please, wishlist the game and review, please. No, absolutely facts. Listen, this is how I hate it. I hate that this is how it is, but it's like you have to be annoying to like get places these days. It like kind of pisses me off because I'm like a stoic type of person in general. I just like vibing and like not really causing a commotion. But like you have to if you want to get your shit out there. You know, it's stupid. Alright, I hope I don't die here. This is gonna be a risky one. Okay. I'm just gonna kill these bats real quick. Okay, now I can get this one. I didn't kill him. I'm dead. Fuck. I'm doing another one.
Inferno, you can take this top L as reward.
I'm doing another one. That was an unsatisfying attempt. Only reason anybody give a shit about my game is because I turned it into a Sonic game in development. See, that's the bullshit, dude. It's so annoying. People like their IPs. And it's like... and certain games are just like, you just cannot make anymore. Like, Battle Royale games, like, there's so many of them. How are you going to get people to buy yours if it's a Battle Royale, you know? People do it somehow, and I don't get it. But... like, from my viewpoint, it's like, how are you going to sell that? I don't regret it, though. I'm low IQ enough to care about that dumbass that shocked you. Bro, it's totally fine. Like, it makes sense. Especially if, like, I mean, it's hard to make money off of something that's owned by someone else, you know? But, like, you get the notoriety either way. It's just like that guy who does the Zelda remakes in Unreal Engine and posts that on YouTube and gets like a trillion bill views. And it's like, that shit's cool. He could have totally made that into like his own game and just like been ahead and like creating a game already. But like, I'm sure the recognition he got from making those vids was like completely worth it. So like, he knows what he's doing for sure. My plan is to make the fan game and then use that momentum to do my original plan and make my own head-ass game. That's good. Yeah, I had a slightly more complicated game that I started working on, but then I did this game jam with my friend Johnny, and we decided to like push forward with this because it's like a simple idea, and like maybe that'll get a couple of eyes, and then after we get a little just a few eyes, then my second release maybe will be like what I wanted the first release to be, and then people will see it, you know? That's what I'm thinking. So we have similar like plans, you know? I think that's the way, you know? I'm totally doing another run. I don't care if it's late right now. Almost forgot to change the counter. That was the worst attempt yet. Where is it? Oh yeah, dude. This OSD's fire. Oh shit. I forgot a prayer pot. I miss that like in between 16-bit and like new shit music. Whereas like they had the MIDI sounds that were like technically samples but just like downsized really, really far. Did not give a shit about Pokemon until I heard about that Pokemon Uranium OST. I'm telling you, dude. The OSTs are fire. The RS ones are good too, but sometimes they're a little too relaxing. Especially when there's just a hype song on previously. I thought YouTube didn't care about, like, what music you play. But if you play copyrighted shit, they totally, like, make your stream just, like, turn black. And it's like, well, what the fuck, dude? But game OSTs are totally free game. It's weird. Game Boy Advance was so damn special. Absolutely, dude. That's, like, the best system for sure. Well, best... One of my favorite handheld. DS was fire, too. Mario 64 DS was like a whole other game from regular 64. Same with WarioWare Touched on the DS was kind of fire. But yeah, the Game Boy games on the Advanced are just the Pokemon games on the Game Boy Advance are just like unmatched. I love Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. Emerald's definitely my favorite. They got that I'm stronger than a Super Nintendo, but I have a lower resolution autism to boost their sauce factor. Yeah, yeah. This shit's good. Oh shit, whoops. Forgot to drop my restore. Whoops, that is not the right weapon. Fire. That was satisfying. My gear is just too good. Game Boy game OSTs had an odd sauce to them too, now that I think. It's true. Because you know what it is? I think so you know how like on the NES and the Super Nintendo, they were restricted to a certain amount of channels for the music, I think. And like it was just like pitching up and down those channels. They had a few choices for instruments and that was it. But I think on the Game Boy they were less restricted on the channels, but they still were restricted on like memory of the game for the types of instruments they were able to use. So they were able to get like weird, like intricate sounding things, but it was just slightly, as you said, saucier than the NES and Super Nintendo, weirdly. What the fuck was it? That Crash Bandicoot game. What the fuck was the name of it? Something? Insane or something like that. That one had a fire soundtrack as well. Oh shit. What the fuck? Oh. Am I lagging on this world? I can't really tell. I feel like I'm getting weird spikes. Oh shit. Oops. Toughest challenge in this whole game, and it has the audacity to be this chill. Yeah, I think the first, like, 24-ish waves are, like, pretty chill. And then the later waves are, like, virtually impossible. Like, you just get one shot. It's one of those types of challenges, you know? Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. I let the nibs get in. The nibblers. Not allowed. Yeah, at the end, you have to, like... There's, like, a moving shield that you have to stay behind. As, like, monsters that can one-shot you or attacking you with different attack styles at the same time. So, like, you have to be switching prayers while you're moving with the shield. And, like, avoiding getting one-shot, basically. And it's, like, it's kind of brutal. But in the early waves, it's like, this is a piece of cake, I could do this. And then they give you that false sense of security. And then all of a sudden, it's like you're just overwhelmed and getting destroyed. It's kind of fucked up. Like, before, like, I died a little while ago. Like, the shit is... It just happens. It just happens. It's fucked up. You have to, like, decipher the waves in a very particular way. But the most important thing is freezing these nibblers. They break down the pillars that I'm hiding behind. Oh, please don't kill me. The only reason this isn't hectic is because I'm doing it right. If that makes sense. I hope the nibs are gone. I think they're gone. Oh shit. Oh, I fucked it up. Here's the last one. Oh my god. See, like that, right there. I'm gonna get one shot here. No, we're good. Oh, need to restore. Yeah, like one fuck up and like you lose almost your entire health. It's kind of messed up. So that's why I brought this spell that heals me. So I don't really have to use supplies. But even that, like, because then I'm risking at really low health to just get hit again while I'm healing, you know? So it's like I have to make sure I do it right. It's confusing. Go. And that's gonna hit me for like a 30. Nope. Whoa. Okay. So now I do this. That can't hit me. He's reading my prayer. Then he does, and then he shoots the opposite. And now those three appear. I barrage them. And then I kill the bat. Got the nibblers. Okay. Please don't hurt me. Actually, I would take less damage if I just did this. I say as I take a lot of damage. Shit. Alright, this guy's safe spotted. I can turn my prayer off. Alright, and now I can get this guy. Ranger is next. I could heal off these. Actually, I'm already healed, which is good. And they're both going to dig at the same exact time, I think. Yep. And then from next round until I get to the majors, I pray ranged for the entire time. More nibblers. There we go. Can lure this guy towards me. Flick him to save some prayer. Oops. That wasn't good. What? How'd he get over there? Let me get this guy closer. Uh-oh. Why is there... How am I missing these? over here. Oh. I forgot to change my hashtags. Whoops. Actually, no, they're fine. I'm tripping. Okay. Shit. Okay. Damn, see how fast that happened? It went from full health to nothing in like an instant. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, right. There's a way to do this. So I go... Boom. There we go. I'll be right back because I want to start Sonic modeling. I will send the link once I finish. Bye, bro. All right, see you later. Thanks for watching, dude. Appreciate it. Oh, come the fuck on, dude. I should have pulled out my bow.
ウェルダインインテルの You can take this トップエルアズリワード
Dimension slips are so damn jank because a wall is fundamentally a different thing than a floor that just so happens to be sideways. That's a good point. They do some weird shit like that. I'm doing one more. Last one. Next one is the last one. Cringe.
help you get checked to do.
I have to use my bow more when I'm being attacked by a lot of things.
You jump into the giant fall blow of the Inferno. You fall and feel. Your heart is in. You hit the ground in the center of the Inferno.
Oh. Okay, I need to drop something here. Before I get too far into this, second. Man, Inferno's a lot harder when streaming, but I don't really care. Fuck did that guy come from? Oh shit. Ow. I'm leaving. What is that? Oh, is that fish tank? I have fish tank on in the background. Yeah! I was like, what the fuck is that? Have you heard of fish tank? Fish tank is like it's like a reality TV thing. Yeah, that shit scared me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Yes, yes. I'm happy you know what that is. That must have been like an entity thing. I was like, what the fuck is going on? It's so fucking funny, dude. Dude, Vance acting like a schizophrenic the other day had me absolutely dying. When they were playing the gunshots through the camera and he would just drop to the ground and crawl underneath the bed. I'm like, bro, this shit's fucking hysterical. Minus the whole 30k per hour. Yeah. The 30k per day of streaming or whatever. That must have sucked to find out, right? But I mean, it didn't get shut down, so I guess the money he's making from it is good enough, you know? That shit's so funny. I just like him coming in the house and just like punching cabinets off the hinges and shit like that. It's just so... I like oh fuck, I'm gonna get killed. Oh, come on, let me get this nibbler. Okay. Comedian who is actually trying to be funny instead of trying to make people laugh. Because those two are not the same. Yes, exactly. That is absolute fact. I fucking love that shit. You don't find like comedy in that similar vein that's done that well too often. Yeah. They crumble under the... It's true. Because you're like... You have to finally walk the line of like being edgy versus genuinely making a point with your comedy as well. You know? Like being edgy not just to be edgy but to make a point is like better than just trying to like get a rise out of people, you know? Ah. Dude, they get hidden sometimes. It's fucked up. I need my pillars. That was slick. Oh shit. I gotta tank a little bit. Don't kill me. Okay. You use 1 dose of brew, that's nothing. I'll take that. Hi, Dash. Oh, you're going to bed? Alright, yeah, I'll stream more often, for sure. I'm gonna get back into the modeling and shit this week, so you'll definitely see more of me. Had a lot of shit going on lately, that's all. And if you ever pop in my shit, I'll bigger model help. Sure. I didn't even know you streamed. I'll follow your shit. I wonder if any of my friends are watching Fish Tank right now when that shit's happening. How do I do this one? Oh, yeah. Oopsie. Okay. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. What is it? It's... Okay. Oops. Thank the Lord for good hits. I gotta drink this. That's a really good spawn. Thank the game for giving me a break here. Jesus Christ. Okay. Wait, let me just fucking cut this in. Um...
You
Oh, dude, I tanked so much. That was lucky. Okay. Fuck.
Well done in Inferno. You can take this Tokwaru as
Well,
reward.
rest in peace. It was a good run. I could have had that too. I just killed him. All right, well, we got a 47. That's not too bad. I want to get at least mid 50s tomorrow if I can. I'll do some modeling shit tomorrow, and then I'll do some more Inferno. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll stream more soon.